yeah. Alright, defect with shiny, diverse, and big game hunter. Alright, seeing high scores here. I don't know how, but somehow we got a shiny deck. 2, 3, 4. I can't match that, so we'll do that route. Hello, hello. So I can either defend myself by attacking, or do basically nothing. Echo Form it is! I have no idea how we're gonna heal up out of taking 11 on the first fight, but oh well. I choose this one. Is this the right play? The answer is no. It's almost 3 a.m. Good night and good luck. Well, thank you. Have a good evening yourself. Alright, let's see. Can I kill you after this? I really don't know the answer to that question. Oops. The answer was no. I could take 4 damage to save this potion. I'm okay. I think I need the health. Seeing red? Sure. Things are expensive in my deck. Okay. I can kill this and take 5. I mean, I could gamble and try not to take the 5 damage, but I think I'd rather just take it. You know, I just thought about this. I have every shiny card in my deck, don't I? I forgot about that. I truly forgot about the fact that I actually own not just the shiny cards from my class, but literally the shiny cards of every class. Now that's interesting. I'm taking Echo Form, but I will consider other things. That's right, I'm willing to play that card. Let's go! Well, first off, that's very worthwhile. So is this. Yay, I healed a little bit. Let's see, is there anything else worth doing? No? I mean, actually, hold on. I do have a feed in here, don't I? Aha! Not really that this is a good idea to do, but I just did it anyway. Let's see. Alright, well, I'm not sure how people are deciding how to play this deck, but I gotta be honest with you, I think they found something better than I did. Because at the moment, I'm barely holding on at every instance. Yay, 4 health! Unfortunately, 4 health means a lot. This one. Sick! I gained an extra energy and it cost me nothing. I don't know what I did there, but it was cool. Shoot, if I don't do this, I take damage. forgot I was nerfed. That's awesome. There we go. We're always killing that thing, so let's do that. Alright, Thunderclap, Barrage... No. None of those really seem like what I'm doing. I need defensive cards. Okay, I said defensive cards, and then you give me things that I would classify as not that. To be fair, I could Sneaky Strike after doing this, which would discard these two, but I can't do anything with the extra energy, so we'll just do this. Yay! We killed him. Double tap, Sunder, yeah. We're just gonna go with big boy attacks. We're not gonna recycle our deck. I don't care about burns. Alright, this is not a good idea, but I did it anyway. Shoot, that was a bad idea. Alright, well, don't do what I do, kids. We got any zeros in there? No? I don't know how I'm gonna kill you. This is bad. Okay. Well, here goes nothing. I should not have done all of the things that I did here. I don't think I'm gonna live. Ouch. Yay! My max health went up! Oh look, things that I can do. Gambler's Brew. Probably worth more than that. Heal, please God. No, I don't want to increase my strength, thank you. Oh boy. Quick, don't tell him. Okay, the answer is always going to be Echo Form. Do we want to spend like 1,000,000 health? I could. Let's do it. Is there any one or... Oh boy, here we go. I'd love to put 3 after images in my hand, but I don't think that's a good idea either. I think the real play is doing this. Alright, here we go. Thousand Cuts is terrible. Real bad. Do we want to do the ultimate gamble? Actually, the answer is yes. Well, he's getting awoken this turn anyway, so we'll do this one and this. Let's wake him up. Oh god, this is bad. Come on, give me a buffer, please. No, come on, buffer, 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 no! I needed a buffer. Oh, no. What do we have left? Oh my god, there's no way we ever make this alive. I have nothing left. Like, I just have to take this on the nose. As long as I can play Impervious, we'll probably be okay. 50 plus 24 is not enough. Since that is not enough... Oh, by the way, I very much forgot to play the card that I needed to play here. Oh, come on! None of these are the powers I actually need, either. Oops. Let's see. Is there anything else that I would like? Yes. So, do this. This one has an elite afterwards. This one has an elite beforehand. All on the table. Here we go. Okay. This is gonna suck. Okay. $21 or 26 plus our pings. This is at the start of my turn. Oh boy. What in our deck does like 20 damage? Sunder! Is there... Hold on. Uh, 10, 23, 23 puts him at what? Just under? Hold on. Wait. Just a minute. No. There's Exhume. Alright. Everybody pray that my math is correct, because if it's not, we're super dead. Max health! I did in fact use a potion for that. Heal me, please, God! Just some health, please. You know what? Just heal me. Heal me straight up, dude. I want Echo Form, but I really don't think that's the play. I would rather have 2 machine learnings, please. Question is, what do we do now? Okay. Electro! Electro! Bye, guys! Alright, force field, done. Alright, another elite. Unhelpful? No, well. I mean, we're never gonna cycle, so this garbage doesn't matter. I'm just hoping we get something good here. Alright. Impervious will do. And then we will hit you. Oh boy. What I'm really looking for is like Amplify plus a Electro. I can't stop you from hitting me, so let's do this instead. Yes, the feed! We might have a chance. I could very reasonably attempt to smith here, but I'm gonna rest. Because I don't think we're gonna survive this fight. I could have tried to malaise him. I did not. That would have been the best move I could have done, but I didn't do it. Sure, why not? We'll just abandon ship on this. Yeah, as it turns out, I wouldn't have gotten him to 0, but we would have taken a lot less damage. But I don't think I really care. Yeah, as it turns out, that was in fact the correct play. I thought if I did bludgeon, but I was like, nope, that was good. I liked that. I can't get anything back from beyond, right? I could... I'm just trying to think if I can do anything fancy. Probably not? Let's see. What do we want? What will give me a permanent advantage? Alchemize, that's about it. Okay. Cool. That's it. Yeah, sure, why not? Impervious, definitely. The thorns could be very useful in the next fight. Energy, god dang it, come on. Whatever. Garbage. I vastly needed the energy. Alright, well. 3? There's a route that has 3. There's a route that has 3. I don't see a route that has 4. So, I guess we will go for a route that has 3 on it. Do I want to go to an early shop? Sort of. Yeah, let's do the early shop. Does 14 to everybody. Nice. Now, they will kill themselves if they attack me, but that doesn't necessarily mean I just want them to attack me. Gain 23 block. Or 26 block. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. He'll hit me for 1. That's fine. Or for 2, rather. Oh, it is for 1. I forgot. Tori. Annoying. Annoying. Well, I tell you what, the Thorns is coming in much more helpful than I had assumed. Slice, Capacitor, or Rampage. I will take defensive cards over pretty much anything, and then powers. Oh. Transform 2 cards. Done. What are our worst cards in our deck? Not the curses. We want those. We don't necessarily want them, but whatever. Grand Finality is actually hot garbage. Nightmare is too complex to use in this deck. Yeah, it's not bad. Could have been worse. That's pretty good. This can also be pretty good. Oh, shoot. We gotta be careful. Alright, so this one. And then Finesse. I wonder who found the strat. Charge battery is good. What's the 1-cost card that we would want to play in this circumstance? Yep, Core Surge. I will wait to find you. There we go. Just don't curse me next turn. Alright, we're set. That doesn't mean we're necessarily gonna win, but it's just I got to block the Hex, which is good. Now, unfortunately for me, there's not a lot I can do about this. I'll use the potion because I've got it spare. Do that. Oops! I keep forgetting about that. Oh well. Keep forgetting to use more potions, because I can. Now, you might say, hey, why didn't you just, you know, end the fight? Well, I'm not sure I could have, but also, I'm looking for specific cards. Like that! And Tropic Brew is worth much more than the Thorns. Boot Sequence is worth a very large amount. Dreamcatcher is terrible. Let's see. 8 plus 6 is 14, which kills this off. So we're okay with that. Don't need that. I'm not playing this one. I'd love to do other things, but unfortunately, not in the cards. I count poorly. Whatever. That's it. Okay. Alright, we got rid of the dudes. We kind of don't have to worry about them anymore because we've got radial damage. I can do Wraith form, which will block him out next, like, for the next 2 turns, but I don't think that's that great of an idea. We'll dip our health somewhat into this. Alright, so I don't take damage from them yet. I'm so disappointed that this doesn't kill him. It doesn't, but oh well. Bag of marbles. The problem is that All for One would be great if we had more zero-cost cards. We really don't. I've only really passed up 1 or 2 opportunities so far. Yeah, I really don't want to get vulnerable. I still don't want to get vulnerable, not even for extra energy. Nothing good here, so I guess we'll just do this. I'll use the plated armor now. Yeah. I can choose not to take damage or to try to malaise him. Let's just choose not to take damage, huh? Alright. Well, since I can't play more than that, we'll just do that. I don't really care about normality since I got Echo Form. I'd rather just do that. Alright, now we're out of turns of weak on him. Let's see. Stack up those buffer. There we go. And we'll just slowly kill him. Well, I'm glad that we weren't facing anything that ramps, because then we would be in a real bad spot. Now let's see, what have we exhausted? Darn it! Yeah! Alright. I miscounted, recounted, miscounted, recounted, miscounted. I think I'd rather... let's go through Question Mark Valley. Who cares? Remove a card from my deck. Sure, let's do that one. Now, honestly, I should just remove one of the curses here. Yep, sure. I'll take the max health. Why not? We'll need it for the next floor anyhow. Not bad. All things considered, not bad. If I didn't get the bad mask, we would have been in a much better spot. Eh, 14, we did it. Not bad. Okay. So that's fantastic. Yeah. Sweet! This is the most awkward way to finish this fight, but we're doing it. Now you might say again, like, hey, why don't you do that thing where you finish the fight? I'd be like, no. $14. Boom, more max health. Adrenaline. Seek or Adrenaline? I'll do Seek, because I think getting a card out of my deck specifically is worth more, but I will just choose a card. Hologram, because it can get me anything that I've missed. Oh yeah, we're not making it out of this one without taking damage. I can play Wraith Form and Pray. That is the only way we don't take damage here. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure if we do that, we die anyway. $24, you do 18 plus 8. That's 26. Should have done this first. I didn't play it, but God knows I might have needed to. Alright, here we go. So I went for the energy route because we're usually strapped for energy hard. So I couldn't kill him off, so we just went for some energy. Okay. I just don't want these cards. Seek, is there anything that costs 0 I would want to play right now? I don't think so, no. Alright, so I've got some buffer stacks, which could help. It probably won't, but it could. I know this will deal 9. 9 plus 6 is not enough. Plus 9 is still not enough. 12 plus... yeah, all together it is. Yeah, unfortunately I wanted to double stack that, but I didn't get the chance. Yeah, there's no way I get anything massive onto him, and since that is the case... Alright, here goes. I have an Echo Form running, and I have 1 extra energy. Let's hope we can do something with it. I mean, I can't really, but this'll kill off the mini-me's. Is there anything I would like from my discard? Not particularly. Okay, we have a decent shot at getting good attacks next turn, so let's try this one. Woo! We just about slipped under there. Alright, so what we should do is heal, because this guy can hurt. Unfortunately, I'm greedy. Alright, well, we have Echo Form, and I weakened him a tiny bit. Okay. Anything that gives energy would be the big thing. So the first one that comes to mind is, not adrenaline. This one. Okay. Alright, let's see. Getting this going is important. I don't think Electro's really all that important. I'd rather do this and this. So I think we saved 10 block out of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we gain 4 strength a turn, and we have 2 stacks of buffer. Alright, so what I've done is basically just start stacking the powers up, and that's kind of the hope. Okay, I'm going to need energy, and I'm going to need the block. Yeah, powers are more important right now. It really doesn't matter what they do. We're basically just stacking on the powers as thick as they go, so that we'll eventually just find a way to kill them, just by virtue of having enough things happen every turn. I could make myself vulnerable forever. Eh, whatever. That's the worst that could happen. That's right, I just made myself hyper vulnerable. And then I said, what's the worst that could happen? That's right. That's why. Because 5 energy a turn is what I like to see. Let's see here. Is there anything in particular I like? I mean, outmaneuver might be good. Oops. Shouldn't have played it in that order. Should have played in the other one. Oh well. There we go. That way we don't lose the 15 block. I'm already vulnerable! No, that was just funny. Energy, energy. Curse me up, I don't care. Alright, so I don't know how people got as high a score as they did, because I am not there. However, we can go to that early shop and then just try and zigzag our way up. Glass Knife's okay. Alchemize is okay. Might as well use one now. Cool. This one. Whee! That's right, I pinged you for like 8. Well, that at least I'll have some block for next turn. We're pretty much just waiting around till the poison does its work. Or, of course, this happens. Let's see. Let's see. Seek. Hologram. Hologram. Feed. Max health up. Those small advantages, they do help. I don't think we should go to both of them, but I will go to a shop because I like to gamble. That's funny. We can do this. We can do this! We might not be able to do this. Okay. What's getting doubled here? Nice. That'll do it. Now we just gotta get lucky and get some block. I probably should have tried to keep some block for next turn, but I don't think I would have. Alright, let's see. Man, this would be great, huh? But I don't think I can take 6. I can! I don't need the energy anymore. Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about! I don't want to take damage. What's the best way to go so I don't take damage? I don't want to use up my buffer stacks either, so the best route I think to go is just to hit him. Now let's see. There we go. And we'll pop him. Now we're talking. do we got in here? I can poison him again. You thinking what I'm thinking? I hope so. Oh boy. One of these. You can't stop me. Ah, yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. You and your, what's that? Minus 20 strength? Okay. Let's see, what do we want to duplicate? Let's do this one. I really don't need the energy anymore, and I'm just trying to cycle through my deck. Let's see. Let's see. Don't care about this. This doesn't do anything. I don't want to deal him any damage. I don't care how much energy I waste in a turn. It just doesn't matter. And this is why... Give me my feed. There we go. That's right. That whole last instance was about me trying to get feed. Oh, that is attractive, but... This is to benefit me a little bit next turn, so I have some blocking power. Nice! Yep, that'll do. Alright. Whee! Alright, so what do we want to do here? Just tank up, I think. Ooh, forgot. Alright, so we've tanked up a little bit, which doesn't give us a lot of time, because we'll get hit pretty considerably every turn. But... this one. Let's see. This one. Let's see. Yeah! Unfortunately, I think we've passed feed. Well, might as well. Oh, I forgot. This is a travesty. I could double nerf him. Alrighty then. That's correct. Rather than lose my 1 health. Beam cell? Sure. We should go to this shop since I don't think we'll get another chance. Good. Interesting. The best play is definitely to drop a card, which sucks. So, I don't really do the orb game plan very well. And Venom is bad. Like, that's just not what we do. Okay, this is great. Yep. I stand by that choice. Having 4 plated armor is sweet. Darn. Well, we do get some block for next turn. The problem is that I was trying to, like, do something. Like, you know, something that matters. I will take a hit for it. Okay, I will choose to take the potion to avoid that. None of these powers are particularly interesting. So we'll just do that. Cool. I could do something better than this, but I'm choosing not to because I think this is funny. We just nerf our opponents. We're just like, no, you don't get to have strength. That's not how this works. Okay. Okay. What do I want out of here? Okay. Let's do it. Let's see. This I don't like. There we go. Now, we do get cursed. However, we're already set up, so we don't really care. Okay, we're just doing our business. I don't know what this deck does, but it is funny. Yeah, this one doesn't matter. Oops, forgot I had a third one. La la la! We're perfectly safe behind our wall of block. Sure. I was afraid it was gonna double. There we go. Max health up. Which one do we have? We have Shuriken. Okay. Hello! Alright, well, I don't think we've managed to do anything. I probably should have just swung in. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, well, this one refreshes itself. So that's nice. Okay. We got 2 more tries at this. Well, yeah, that's not exactly what I wanted to happen, but that's okay. Darn! Yeah, there might have been a way out for me, but I did not do it. Yeah, that only works because I had the draw thing. Alright, well, more! Okay, starting off with some block, not too bad. So many forms! Do you see the forms, though? I almost accidentally got triple form. Sorry, I'm concentrating too hard. Let's see. We want to do it for Seek because I can take Echo Form and Amplify. Now we have several cards a turn. Alright. So, first things first. Yes, please. That's just for the extra block. Now we've got a decent stockade of block, and all we need to do is ensure that we actually can kill my opponent. eventually. We get 3 cards first. The extra orb doesn't matter all that much. We'll do this. Even though this gets duplicated, this gets my options first. I would like Impervious. Aha! I've dealt you damage! Mostly I just got block. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see. I don't need these. Look, I played cards. Neat. All right. Let's see. Seek first. There we go. That's a hefty amount of strength. I'm straight up just not even caring. We will build until the end of time if we have to. Is feed in here is the question. The answer is no. Which means it's in the bottom 13 of my cards. Okay, I don't care about this. Whoops, I killed him. Didn't mean to kill him. That's alright. Nice! So first off... So that's good. Sweet! Not only did we wipe him off the map, but I got free energy every turn because of Core Surge. Unfortunately, I do have to use a lot of my health. However, it's okay. this first. Reduces the amount of damage incoming. I need more block. I don't want to risk it. Hold on, actually, got 10, 20, 30. I can risk it. Never mind. Yeah, there we go. So now we've got the Echo form. All I gotta do is find my after image, and we will have our damage spawn for funsies. Well, I managed to kill him before we died, but we're running low on health at the minute. You got health? Who are we facing? It's Donu and Deka. You know what? Take my money. This does nothing, so we don't keep it. Or we don't play it. So against Donu and Deka, we strip them of both their artifact stacks in the beginning. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now, we still don't keep any block, because we have exactly 15 at the end. But we have a pretty good infrastructure for blocking now. I don't need to play anything else, so we'll just do that. Yes, the strength gain is here. That will give us a little bit more in the way of, what's it fire? Some health. Now, if I can exhume that and grab it back again, I will certainly play it again. I don't want to play Offering because I kind of need the health right now. My idea here is to try and grab as much health as I can off of the Reaper. That's pretty good too. Okay. So we've set it up so that we're unlikely to take damage for a good long while. And I've healed myself back up to full. Which is pretty important, because I was not sure we were going to be able to do that. There we are. Ah yes, back at a comfortable level of luck. Oh, here we go. My favorite. I love being able to ping at random. Every time we play a card, we ping them for 10 now. Plus, our strength just gets bigger and bigger. Perfect. Oh, extra, what's it called? Extra energy on the first turn? Not bad. At this point, I'm just collecting relics because I think it's funny, because our deck is not good, but it's funny. Yeah, that was bad. I was hoping to get something more impactful, but we did not get it. Let's just take the least amount of damage we can. Yeah, unfortunately, again, I don't think anything I could have done would have changed that. Echo Form can at least get us so that we can block more easily. Alright, well. Well, that worked out in our favor. We block them this turn, we've got 2 buffer stacks. And now we just kind of wait. Let's gamble! I think he's going to do an attack which single hits again. That's unlikely, but with more energy, we have more chances to block him too. Yeah! Perfect! It may not do much, but... there we go! And the triple hitter does nothing. What do we want from my grave here? Yeah, let's take the time to Reaper and to get that limit break. Alright. Runic Dodecahedron, huh? Well, we get it for exactly the first turn. What am I gonna do? Of all the things that I can do, that's all I want. We block him out already, interestingly. So we'll just let this block. Oh no! Go back! There we go. I want to play this. This gets played. This gets played. So we've got Echo Form. Hopefully that'll help us out next turn. Right now, I'm just trying to figure something out. This needs to go on him. Now, the question is... There we go. So now I've got some serious strength. The big thing is we gotta try to kill him, and the corpse explosion is important because it gives us a chance to only have to kill one of them. Let's go, boys. We only need the block that we can get out of Afterimage now. So much concentration. Don't need the second bullet time. Alright, let's see. Okay. That's all I got. Well, let's do this. All right. So I don't think we really got much of a high score. Like, I think the other people got much higher than us. 1304. Respectable. But missing that one elite fight definitely dipped us down. Or one, sorry, boss fight. But not bad, not bad. Hey, Fyodar's back! Alright, cool.